Chairs are turned upside down. The streetlights lean on the glass, and somewhere between the last small sound, the evening learns to pass. I stay behind when the room went still, with one warm cup in the windowsill. The rain outside didn't ask my name, it only touched the dark the same. There's a quiet that doesn't hurt, a folded sleeve, a coffee shirt, the kind of night that lets you see how tired a heart can be. And I don't need the world to know what I carried through the day. Just one soft note played slow to help me put it away. After closing time, the piano keeps the light playing low for broken hours, turning shadows into white. After closing time, I breathe a little more, like the song was waiting for me by the empty cafe door. The clock moves soft across the wall, like it's afraid to wake us all. A little dust in golden air, feels like someone still is there. I used to think that being strong meant holding every silence long, but now I let the music stay and let the rest fade away. No grand goodbye, no bitter scene, no tear I have to hide, just a melody in between the leaving and the light. After closing time, the piano keeps the light playing low for broken hours, turning shadows into white. After closing time, I breathe a little more, like the song was waiting for me by the empty cafe door. Maybe healing starts this small, one note falling, then nothing at all. Maybe peace is not a place, but a sound that leaves some space. I don't need to be brand new, I just need the night to move gently through this room with me, until my hands feel free. After closing time, the piano holds the night, not too sad and not too bright, just enough to make it right. After closing time, I'm not lost like before. There's a little hope still singing by the empty cafe door. Only piano, very soft vocal lane. The last note fades into the rain, and I feel warm again. Soft blanket pulled over tired shoulders, one piano note in a warm, quiet room. I didn't hear the healing start, it moved like warmth around my heart. No bright sign upon the wall, no sudden change, no miracle. just a slower kind of air, and a little less weight there. The piano touched the room so light, like it was careful with the night. I closed my eyes, I let it stay, and something heavy slipped away. Maybe peace arrives, too quiet to be seen, not like a storm of light, but like a gentle in-between. Healing comes softly, not all at once, not like the morning breaking through the dark. Healing comes softly, a breath at a time, until the tired places feel less hard to find. I used to ask the pain to leave before I knew how to breathe, but now I sit with what remains and let the music hold its name. The room is small, the light is low, but something in me starts to know I don't have to win the fight to feel a little warm tonight. Healing comes softly, not all at once, not like the morning breaking through the dark. Healing comes softly, a breath at a time, until the tired places feel less hard to find. The heart, no need to be brand new. A quiet song can carry what words could never do. Healing comes softly, like dust in golden light, like one small note of piano making peace with the night. Healing comes softly, and I finally understand. Sometimes being gentle is how the heart begins again. No sound, no hurry, just healing softly. Soft pen cap clicking open, a notebook sliding beside the piano keys. I wrote one line and let it rest beside the song inside my chest. The notebook waits in quiet blue for words I never pushed through. A little thought, a half-made prayer, a feeling softly sitting there. The piano doesn't need my name, it plays the ache without the blame. One simple note, then one more line, and I feel closer to being fine. Maybe what I cannot say can still become a sound. Maybe every broken phrase is where I'm finally found. The notebook beside the piano holds what my voice can't keep. Little words beneath the melody, waking gently from sleep. The notebook beside the piano, under warm cafe light, turns the weight inside my heart into something soft tonight. Some pages carry old mistakes, some hold dreams I didn't chase, but none of them feel heavy now. The music makes them lighter somehow. I don't need a perfect song to prove that I've been strong. Just a quiet place to start, with honest hands and an open heart. The notebook beside the piano holds what my voice can keep. Little words beneath the melody, waking gently from sleep. The notebook beside the piano, under warm cafe light, turns the weight inside my heart into something soft tonight. I'll leave the page a little bare, so silence has some room in there. Not every feeling needs to rhyme, some only need a little time. The notebook beside the piano keeps the evening clear. Every line I almost wrote still belongs right here. The notebook beside the piano, and a song I barely know, help me turn the quiet pain into peace that moves slow. Sparse piano, notebook closing softly. One empty page, one lighter heart. Soft bedsheet shifting, a window left slightly open to the night. I let the dark breathe through the room and loosen what I held too soon. I used to sleep with crowded skies, old worries moving behind my eyes. Every dream would pull me deep, where tired hearts forget to sleep. But tonight the piano's low, like a hand that tells me slow. No need to carry every scar into the places where dreams are. Maybe rest begins when I stop holding tight to every shadow that follows me into night. No more heavy dreams, no more running in my sleep. I lay the day down gently where the quiet can keep. No more heavy dreams, let the old weight disappear. I only want a softer night and a morning drawing near. The moon is pale against the wall, the room feels kinder after all. I breathe out names I used to know and let them drift where they can go. Nothing grand, no perfect peace, just a little more release. The music settles in my chest and teaches me the shape of rest. No more heavy dreams, no more running in my sleep. I lay the day down gently where the quiet can keep. No more heavy dreams, let the old weight disappear. I only want a softer night and a morning drawing near. If tomorrow finds me slow, that is still a way to grow. Not every heart must shine so bright, some only need a peaceful night. dreams. Let the darkness turn to calm. Let the piano hold the silence like a quiet open palm. No more heavy dreams. I am safe enough to close my eyes. Tonight I leave the weight behind and wake beneath the lighter sky. Sparse piano, soft night air fading. The room grows still and I sleep light. Soft tires passing through shallow water. Neon light reflected on the road. The street is empty, but it glows like it still has somewhere kind to go. Warm rain falls on the avenue, turning gray into gentle blue. No footsteps rush, no voices stay, just little rivers finding their way. I watch the lights move on the ground, so much peace without a sound. The piano leans into the night and makes the lonely corners bright. Maybe empty doesn't mean nothing lives here anymore. Maybe quiet streets can lead to a softer open door. Warm rain on empty streets, falling slow beneath the light. Every drop feels less like sorrow, more like peace arriving tonight. Warm rain on empty streets, washing through the afterglow. I don't have to chase the morning, I can let the evening go. A red sign hums across the lane, like a heart that learned from pain. The windows shine, the night breathes in, and something new begins within. I used to fear the roads alone, the long way back, the unknown. But now the rain walks next to me, soft as old piano keys. Warm rain on empty streets, falling slow beneath the light. Every drop feels less like sorrow, more like peace arriving tonight. Warm rain on empty streets, washing through the afterglow. I don't have to chase the morning, I can let the evening go. No crowded room, no hand to hold. Still the dark doesn't feel so cold. There is comfort in the space where my heart can find its pace. Warm rain on empty streets, I feel lighter than before. Not because the past is gone, but it can close every door. Warm rain on empty streets, softly leading me along. In the hush between the lights, I remember I belong. Sparse piano, distant water on pavement. The road shines low and I walk slow. breaks beneath the steam. The cafe opens with a quiet glow, sunlight resting on the wooden floor. Someone turns the old sign slow, like yesterday has closed its door. A little sugar, a silver spoon, warm air drifting through the room. Outside, the city finds its pace. Inside, the morning leaves us space. And I don't need a perfect sky, just this window and this light. Every shadow learns to fade when the day begins this kind. Stay with me in the golden hour, where the coffee warms the air. Let the world move soft around us, like it knows we're healing there. Stay with me just a little longer in the quiet morning blue. Every broken piece feels softer when the light comes shining through. There's a notebook by the corner seat, half a sentence, half a dream. Maybe life is not so far from becoming what we mean. I used to chase the louder days, neon nights and crowded rooms. Now I find a deeper grace in coffee rings and quiet tunes. And I don't have to know the way, every answer takes its time. Sometimes peace is just a song playing softly in the mind. Stay with me in the golden hour, where the coffee warms the air. Let the world move soft around us, like it knows we're healing there. Stay with me just a little longer in the quiet morning blue. Every tired heart grows lighter when the light comes shining through. Maybe hope is not a fire, maybe it's a candle low. Something gentle on the table, something only silence knows. Maybe love is not returning, maybe it is learning how to sit alone beside the window and still feel whole somehow. Stay with me in the golden hour, where the coffee warms the air. Let the world move soft around us, like it knows we're healing there. Stay with me just a little longer. Let the morning take its time. Every quiet dream grows warmer in this golden cafe light. The piano fades into the sunlight. Coffee steam rises, then disappears. A new day waits beyond the window, soft enough to start from here. Soft paper lanterns swaying outside, rain tapping gently on its warm glow. A little light moved in the rain, like hope that didn't need a name. The street was quiet, almost blue, with every window fading through. I watched the lanterns softly shine, like they were holding borrowed time. No bright answer, no clear sign, just warm gold in the silver night. The piano played beneath the air and made the dark feel less unfair. Maybe hope is small, but it knows how to stay, even when the sky turns everything to gray. Lanterns in the rain, still glowing through the night. Little hearts of amber, holding on to light. Lanterns in the rain, soft above the street, teaching tired souls how to shine quietly. I used to think I needed more, a perfect road, an open door. But tonight the world feels kind, in every light the rain can't hide. A gentle drop, a quiet flame, nothing here remains the same. Still something warm keeps burning through, like a promise I once knew. Lanterns in the rain, still glowing through the night. Little hearts of amber, holding on to light. Lanterns in the rain, soft above the street, teaching tired souls how to shine quietly. The storm to end to feel safe again. Sometimes peace is just a glow that follows where I go. Lanterns in the rain guide me slowly home, not too bright but bright enough to make the dark feel known. Lanterns in the rain, gentle, warm and clear, even in the quiet gray, there is light still here. Sparse piano, rain fading softly, one small flame, and I'm not afraid. Faraway traffic lights clicking, a cafe sign humming softly. The city lowers down its voice, like it finally has a choice. Blue light gathers on the street, underneath the passing feet. Windows glow then fade away, like small stars ending their day. I sit where the shadows lean, somewhere quiet in between what I lost and what I keep, before the city falls asleep. And the night feels kind when it doesn't ask too much, just a little time and a little human touch. Before the city sleeps, let the piano carry me through the soft and empty streets, back to where my heart can breathe. Before the city sleeps, I let the the silence takes it home. A paper cup, a closing door. Nothing feels so loud anymore. I don't need a perfect sign, just this quiet place in time, where the world is almost still, and my heart can gently heal. Before the city sleeps, let the piano carry me through the soft and empty streets, back to where my heart can breathe. Before the city sleeps, I let the heavy hours go. In the warm and fading light, I am learning to move slow. Tomorrow waits beyond the glass, but I don't have to hurry past this little piece, this gentle room, this silver evening fading soon. Before the city sleeps, I feel lighter than before, not because the ache is gone, but it doesn't rule me anymore. Before the city sleeps, there is hope in quiet things, a soft note, a slower breath, and the comfort evening brings. The lights grow dim, and I come home within. One last cup before midnight, steam rising through the quiet light. The cafe door is almost closed. The city hums in softer tones. I hold the warmth between my hands, like something I can understand. No need to fix the whole day now, no need to speak the hurt out loud. The piano says what I could not, in every small and tender pause. And for a moment I let the evening stay, not to remind me, but to carry it away. One last cup before midnight, one slow breath before the dawn. I don't have to be alright, just a little less undone. In the hush before tomorrow, with the rain against the glass, I can leave a little sorrow in the bottom of the cup at last. The lights are low, the table's bare. There's healing in the empty air. A faded song, a gentle key, finds the tired part of me. I used to run from nights like this, from silence and from what I missed. But now it feels like coming home, to sit with peace and be alone. One last cup before midnight, one slow breath before the dawn. I don't have to be alright, just a little less undone. In the hush before tomorrow, with the rain against the glass, I can leave a little sorrow in the a call, just warm coffee, piano rain, and a heart that softens again. One last cup before midnight, one soft song before I go. The night is still but not empty. There's a light I almost know. In the hush before tomorrow, I feel lighter than I was. I can leave a little sorrow in the bottom of the cup. One last cup. One last cup, and I am enough. Soft match strike, a small table lamp glowing in the corner. I kept the light on low, not for you to come back home. The room is quiet, almost still, a little warmth along the windowsill. I used to wait beside the door, like waiting could become something more. But tonight feels different somehow. I'm not asking where you are now. The piano moves through empty space and leaves a calm I can't replace. Maybe the light was never only meant for you. Maybe I kept it burning so I could find me too. I kept the light on through the lonely blue, not because I'm lost inside a memory of you. I kept the light on, soft against the night. Now I see it shining back, and I know I'll be alright. The street is quiet after rain, no footsteps calling out my name. Still there's comfort in the glow of learning how to let things go. I don't need the past to knock or turn back every broken clock. Some doors close without a sound, and peace comes slowly settling down. I kept the light on through the lonely blue, not because I'm lost inside a memory of you. I kept the light on, soft against the night. Now I see it shining back, and I know I'll be alright. A little flame, a little room, a softer way to heal the wound. I'm not waiting like before, I'm coming home to me once more. I kept the light on, now it feels like mine. Not a signal through the dark, but a quiet place to shine. I kept the light on, gentle, warm and true. Somewhere in this peaceful glow, I stopped reaching back for you. Sparse piano, lamp hum fading. is still, but I am light. Soft raincoat hanging on a wooden hook, quiet footsteps fading into the room. I left the weather at the door and didn't carry it anymore. The room was small, the light was low, a gentle place where time moves slow. No one asked me to explain the shape of all I couldn't name. A piano note fell warm and clear, like someone saying, "You are here." And for the first time in a while, I didn't have to force a smile. Maybe rest is not escape. Maybe peace is where we start. When the world becomes too loud, we need a place to rest the heart. I found a place to rest my heart, in the quiet after rain, where every tired piece of me could softly breathe again. I found a place to rest my heart, under amber evening light. Not perfect, not forever, but enough for me tonight. The city kept its distant sound, but it could not pull me down. I held my tea with both my hands, like warmth could help me understand. I don't need to disappear, I only need to meet myself here. With every note, with every breath, I lay down what the day had left. I found a place to rest my heart, in the quiet after rain, where every tired piece of me could softly breathe again. I found a place to rest my heart, under amber evening light. Not perfect, not forever, but enough for me tonight. No heavy dream, no answer near, just one small room that feels sincere. A little silence, soft and wide, a safe place for the ache inside. I found a place to rest my heart, where the night was warm and still, where healing didn't make a sound, but somehow always will. I found a place to rest my heart, and I'm lighter than before. Sometimes peace is just a room that doesn't ask for more. Sparse piano, soft room tone fading. I close my eyes and rest my heart. Small lamp switch clicks on, soft room tone. One quiet piano note. A little light wakes up the wall and makes this room feel less small. I don't need a brighter sky, just one safe place to close my eyes. A wooden table, fading steam, a quiet chair beside a dream. The world outside can move too fast, but here the heavy hours pass. The piano finds a tender line and gives a little back to time. I thought hope had to shine, like morning breaking through. but sometimes it arrives in the smallest room with you. There is hope in a small room, in the hush of evening blue, in a soft note, in a slow breath, in the heart still coming through. There is hope in a small room, not loud, not far away, just enough to keep me warm until another day. The curtains hold the city glow, the floorboards answer soft and low. I let the silence sit with me without becoming loneliness. I'm not fixed, but I can rest with less weight inside my chest. And every gentle piano key feels like a hand comforting me. There is hope in a small room, in the hush of evening blue, in a soft note, in a slow breath, in the heart still coming through. There is hope in a small room, not loud, not far away, just enough to keep me warm until another day. Maybe peace begins like this, a lamp, a song, a quiet wish. Nothing grand, nothing new, just room enough to make it through. There is hope in a small room where the night is kind and slow. I don't have to see the whole road, just the next small place to go. There is hope in a small room, softly waiting in the air. And for tonight, that little light is more than enough to bear. Sparse piano, lamp hum fading, a little light, and I'm still here. Soft breath on a cold window, fingertip tracing a fading shape. I wrote your name where the glass was warm, then watched it disappear by dawn. The cup was quiet in my hands, the night moved slow across the lamp. I didn't call, I didn't try to pull your shadow from the light. Your name rose softly in the air, then broke apart before my stare. Not every memory has to stay, some are meant to drift away. And I'm learning how to let it fade without losing the good we made. Your name in the steam, gone before it stays. A little ache, a little peace, rising from the page. Your name in the steam, soft against the night. I can miss what used to be and still feel warm inside. The piano plays a gentle line, like it understands the time. A small goodbye, a quiet breath, no heavy tears, no bitterness. I used to hold the past too near, afraid the silence meant you'd disappear. But now I see the kinder truth. Letting go keeps sunlight too. Your name in the steam, gone before it stays. A little ache, a little peace, rising from the page. Your name in the steam, soft against the night. I can miss what used to be and still feel warm inside. Some names become a softer sound, not lost, but no longer bound. A trace of light, a breath, a song. Here for a moment, then moving on. Your name in the steam, fading clear and slow. I don't need to hold it tight to keep the love I know. Your name in the steam, under amber light. What once felt like goodbye feels gentle here tonight. Sparse piano, soft cup sound fading. The steam is gone, but I'm not cold. An old wall clock ticking softly, pages turning in a quiet book. Sunday leans against the room with golden dust and fading afternoon. The week is tired, the light is low. I let the evening move real slow. A cup of tea beside my hand, a song I almost understand. The piano doesn't ask for much, just one soft note, a gentle touch. It finds the place I kept inside, the part of me I tried to hide. And I don't need to run from all I didn't do. Tonight the quiet tells me I am still becoming new. Sunday evening piano, play me into peace. Let the little worries go, let the daylight leave. Sunday evening piano, soft beneath the rain. Teach my heart to rest a while and start again. The street below is turning blue. The windows hold a calmer view. I breathe in slow, I let out more than I was carrying before. No big goodbye, no heavy prayer, just warm light floating through the air. And every key that falls in time makes the silence feel kind. Sunday evening piano, play me into peace. Let the little worries go, let the daylight leave. Sunday evening piano, soft beneath the rain. Teach my heart to rest a while and start again. Tomorrow can wait outside, I'll meet it with gentler eyes. For now I'll stay where the music flows, where my tired heart softly knows. Sunday evening piano, hold the fading light. Make this small and quiet room feel like home tonight. Sunday evening Sparse piano, clock ticking fades. The evening stays, and I feel safe. Soft fingers arranging a small glass vase, petals brushing against the table, 3 small flowers in a jar made the room feel less far. Nothing grand, just white and blue, leaning gently into view. Beside a cup, beneath the light, they made a quiet corner bright. I sat there with my tired hands, trying not to make big plans. The piano touched the evening air, like someone saying I am there. Maybe beauty doesn't need a reason to arrive. Maybe small things teach the heart how to feel alive. Small flowers on the table, soft enough to stay. A little color in the room at the ending of the day. Small flowers on the table, simple, kind, and true. Tonight I found a little peace in something small and new. The city moved beyond the glass, but I let every hour pass. No need to chase, no need to mend, just breathe the night in like a friend. A fallen petal near my sleeve reminded me how gently things can leave. Not broken, not erased, just changing in their own soft grace. Small flowers on the table, soft enough to stay. A little color in the room at the ending of the day. Small flowers on the table, simple, kind, and true. Tonight I found a little peace in something small and new. I don't need the whole sky clear, I don't need the answers near. A quiet bloom, a piano line can make this little moment mine. Small flowers on the table, holding up the light. They don't promise anything, but they comfort me tonight. Small flowers on the table in the warm cafe glow. Some healing comes so quietly, you barely hear it grow. Sparse piano, soft room tone fading. 3 small flowers, and I feel lighter. Soft keys turning in a door lock, a coat sliding from tired shoulders. I didn't know how far I'd gone until the quiet called me home. The evening folds around my hands like someone who can understand. I leave the long day at the door, it doesn't need my body anymore. A piano note begins to fall, soft enough to hold it all. The room is small, the light is low, but something in me starts to slow. I'm not there yet, but I'm closer than before. One breath, one step across the wooden floor. I'm almost home, not a place but a feeling. A little warmth inside my chest, a softer kind of healing. I'm almost home, where the night is kind and slow. I don't have to be so strong, I can finally let go. The city hums behind the glass, but it no longer pulls me back. I make some tea, I close my eyes, and let the silence be alright. No need to know the whole way through, no need to be somebody new. Tonight I only need to be a little more at peace with me. I'm almost home, not a place but a feeling. A little warmth inside my chest, a softer kind of healing. I'm almost home, where the night is kind and slow. I don't have to be so strong, I can finally let go. Maybe home is not a door, maybe it is needing less. A quiet song, a steady breath, a heart returning to itself. I'm almost home, with the piano by my side. Every tired part of me is learning how to rest tonight. I'm almost home, and the dark no longer feels alone. In this gentle evening light, I am finding my way home. Sparse piano, soft room tone, fading. One slow breath, and I'm almost home. Soft curtain moving near an open window, early air entering the room. The night is still but not so heavy. Something quiet tells me I am ready. I used to fear the morning light, like it would ask too much of my life. But now the dark begins to thin, and I can feel the calm come in. The piano plays a simple phrase, like sunlight learning softer ways. No need to know what comes ahead, I only need this peaceful breath. Maybe hope is not a flame burning through the sky. Maybe it's a little room where I don't have to hide. Tomorrow feels gentle, not far, not cold, like a hand on my shoulder, like a story still untold. Tomorrow feels gentle, soft beneath the blue. I don't have to rush my heart to become something new. cup is empty but still warm. The window holds a quiet dawn. I leave the weight of yesterday where the evening fades away. No grand promise, no perfect sign, just a slower piece becoming mine. And every note that falls tonight makes the morning feel more kind. Tomorrow feels gentle, not far, not cold, like a hand on my shoulder, like a story still untold. Tomorrow feels gentle, soft beneath the blue. I don't have to rush my heart to become something new. I'll meet the day with open hands, no need to fully understand. Some roads begin with just one breath and a little trust inside the chest. Tomorrow feels gentle, I can almost see a warmer light, a quieter sky waiting patiently for me. Tomorrow feels gentle and I'm not afraid tonight. The dark has taught my tired heart how to recognize the light. Sparse piano, soft morning air. The night lets go and I move slow. Two cups placed gently on a wooden table, a soft chair pulled closer. You didn't say too much, but the room felt warmer with your touch. You never came like summer rain, loud enough to call my name. You came like light across the floor, softly there, then there's some more. No grand promise, no perfect line, just your hand near mine in time. And in a world that moved too fast, you taught the quiet how to last. Maybe love doesn't need to burn through the night. Maybe it can stay like a candle's little light. It's a quiet kind of love, not a wave, not a flame, just a gentle place to rest when I forget my name. It's a quiet kind of love, warm enough to stay in the spaces between words at the ending of the day. You know the songs I never play, the little moods I hide away. You hear the silence in my chest and never ask for more than rest. The piano falls in tender lines, like your breath keeping time. Nothing heavy, nothing new, just the peace I found with you. It's a quiet kind of love, not a wave, not a flame, just a gentle place to rest when I forget my name. It's a quiet kind of love, warm enough to stay in the spaces between words at the ending of the day. No need to prove, no need to run, no need to shine forever. that breaks the heart but helps it breathe again. It's a quiet kind of love, simple, clear and true. I never knew that peace could sound so much like you. Sparse piano, soft room tone fading. No loud goodbye, just you and I. The door chime rings once, then fades into a quiet street. You stood beneath the amber sign, with goodbye resting in your eyes. No heavy words, no broken scene, just silence where our hands had been. The cafe light was soft and low, like it already seemed to know. You smiled a little, looked away. I had 1,000 things to say, but some endings don't need more than one slow breath beside the door. And maybe love can leave without turning cold. Maybe letting go is another way to hold. It was a soft goodbye at the door, not a storm, not a war, just two hearts learning quietly what they couldn't carry anymore. It was a soft goodbye at the door, under warm and fading light. I still miss you in a gentle way, but I can sleep tonight. The rain stayed waiting on the street. You pulled your coat around your sleeve. I watched you walk into the blue and wished the world was kind to you. The piano played behind my back, a tender note, a silver crack. It didn't ask me to be strong, it only helped me move along. It was a soft goodbye at the door, not a storm, not a war, just two hearts learning quietly what they couldn't carry anymore. It was a soft goodbye at the door, under warm and fading light. I still miss you in a gentle way, but I can sleep tonight. Some love doesn't disappear, it changes shape from year to year. A little lake, a little grace, a memory with a kinder face. It was a soft goodbye at the door, and I'm not angry anymore. What we lost became a light I can carry through the night. It was a soft goodbye at the door, quiet as the evening rain. I can bless the road you take and still find myself again. Sparse piano, distant door chime. The door swings slow, and I let go. soft kettle breath, porcelain cups set gently on the table. Steam climbs into the amber light, like words I almost said tonight. I watch it rise, then disappear, a little ghost of what was here. The room is warm, the night is slow, the piano speaks in notes I know. I used to hold the silence tight, like it could keep the past alive. But now I let the quiet move through every space I gave to you. Some things fade without a sound. Some hearts heal when they're not held down. Steam above the coffee, drifting soft and free. All the things I couldn't say are leaving quietly. Steam above the coffee, under golden light. I don't need the past to stay, to feel warm tonight. The window paints the street in gray, a taxi hums and rolls away. I trace a circle on the glass and let the moment gently pass. No heavy tears, no bitter song, just learning where my heart belongs. A simple cup, a tender key, enough to bring me back to me. Steam above the coffee, drifting soft and free. All the things I couldn't say are leaving quietly. Steam above the coffee, under golden light. I don't need the past to stay, to feel warm tonight. Maybe peace is not a sign, maybe it just takes its time. Rising slowly, fading clear, leaving only warmth still here. Steam above the coffee, soft as morning rain. What I thought would always hurt feels lighter than its name. Steam above the coffee, I breathe and let it go. Some goodbyes are gentle when the heart moves slow. Songs, sparse piano, soft vinyl crackle. The cup grows still, and I feel home.